When working with your sellers on a listing appointment, you take a lot of information with you, but are you making sure that you have the numbers part of the listing presentation readily available? We go in here to the seller's net. We have a choice of FHA, VA, and conventional. So let's say the sales price is $375. Of the first trust deed balance, and this gives you the excuse to ask the client all of these questions without being uncomfortable. So first trust deed balance, let's say, is $275. The interest rate on that first is important because they may owe 30 days, as much as 30 days of interest. So let's put in 5% there. Is there a second trust deed? Are there any other liens? Tax liens, construction liens, anything outstanding on the home. Here's your listing fee at 3% and your selling fee at 3%. Reconveyance and demand are $75 per statement per loan. And you can override those numbers if you want, but we like to be on the high side. Tax stamps are $1.10 per $1,000 of sales price, and that is statewide in the state of California. Some cities have an additional city transfer tax, and I'll include the list with this email. For example, the city of Los Angeles would have an additional $4.50. The city of Pomona, the city of Riverside each have an extra $1.10. But again, that is the city, not the county. So we're going to leave that as 0. No prepayment penalty, but a good excuse to ask your client if there might be one involved in the loan that they already have on the property. Survey, natural hazard disclosure report, otherwise known as zone disclosure, say 114. And here's that interest owed on that outstanding lien. You can change it to 15, but you always want to be on the high side. We'll make it 30. $100 for recording. Here's your escrow fee, sub-escrow, which is actually a title fee. Here's your title insurance, and these are already calculated for you. We're not going to charge for the transaction fee, but we're going to put in a $395 home warranty. We're going to have a pest inspection of $75. If there was work that needed to be done, you would put that in here as well. And a couple $100 for miscellaneous. So we see that the above costs are $27,893. The seller is not going to credit the buyer any additional money. So the total costs are $27,893. Equity minus the cost is $72,106. The seller is not going to carry back a second, although it would be a good reason for you to give them that idea as a possibility. So the seller will net $72,106. Let's say you wanted to get them ready for a possible $350 offer. Simply change the sales price. Everything else gets recalculated, and they net $48,752. So it's just as easy as that to show your sellers all the possibilities when you're talking to them on a listing appointment. Click print. You can print it in English or in Spanish. I will include this printout as a sample as well. Everything is clearly spelled out. Signature lines, and results are estimates and not guaranteed. So this is a seller's net that is part of the REALPRO for Windows program. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. My name is Mary Ann. My phone number is 909-539-7196, and the web address is realpro.la. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. And make sure that you're giving your sellers all of the pertinent information so they know up front what it's going to cost to sell their home, and you have a smooth closing. Thank you.